Chris Kelly cooks up more questions now as his contestants chew over their answers in Quisine.
Quisine with Crosse Blackwell.
Hello and welcome to Quisine, where once again we have a dust-up on all things edible to find out who are the bangers and who just gets mashed. On offer to today's winners is a gourmet weekend break at a luxury hotel. So let's now meet the teams. Rob Metcalfe works for an airline and comes from Horsham in West Sussex. Rob would love to cook pasta for Shirley Bassey. The minute she walks in the joint, he'll be a real big spender, he promises. Rob's teammate is his colleague Howard Rubin, who works for the same airline and comes from Crawley in West Sussex. He cooks a first-class Chinese meal and he means business today. So doors to automatic and let's meet their opponents. Amanda Drennan is a visual office manager from Hooley in Surrey. Her speciality in the kitchen is venison. She also likes desserts. Amanda's teammate is Sumitra Boris, a sales manager for a printing company, and she's from Greenwich in London. Her kitchen is full of hot dogs and cool cats, since Sumitra loves animals and has so far rescued 2 dogs and 7 cats. Good for hers. And those are today's teams. And to put them through their pastries, please welcome our cuisine chef for today, Andrew Nutter.
Hello. How's it going? All right.
So on we go with the game. Nutter is going to make a well-known dish, which could be a starter, or it might be a main course, or even a pud, and the teams have to guess its name. There are 20 points at stake, and the sooner they buzz, the more points they will stand to gain. All yours.
OK, cheers, nice one. OK, for the first little bit, I am going to take a chopped onion, some garlic, and some tomatoes, you know? So first of all, we're going to put the onions into a small pan with a touch of olive oil. And we're just going to fry these off gently, just gently to soften them. Adding now the chopped garlic.
Robin Howard. Is it gazpacho? It is not, as it happens. No, but guess on.
Just sweating off the onions and garlic now. And now we're going to add these plum tomatoes. They're just tinned plum tomatoes, these. Get them most shots. A really quick dish I'm making now.
Amanda and Sumitra.
Tomato sauce?
Life isn't that simple, no.
OK, we've got pan 1 on this way at the moment. We're now going to start with pan 2. Again, a touch of olive oil. OK, we're going to take some celery. Chop it up nice and fine. Watch your fingers at this point, please. OK, we're going to take some leeks as well. Again, chop them up quite nice and fine.
Robin Howard.
Salsa?
Not a salsa, no, but it's an intelligent guess, certainly.
OK, to the pan we're adding now some chopped ginger. Adding some more garlic. I love my garlic, so garlic goes in there as well. Chopped onions. Chopped chives. And now the celery and leeks that we've already cooked. We've already chopped, sorry. So we're going to add those to the pan. Just saute those off gently. Adding now some cut pureed potatoes. So the vegetable mixture. Just mix all these up. So all the mixtures combine nicely. OK, just now going to add a touch of cayenne pepper, just to bring out a lot of the flavours there. Hey, this is, you know, I'm giving you enough clues as it is on this one, I'll tell you. So mixing these all gently together, just pull those off now. OK, now for the next little bit. I'm taking some flour, egg and some chopped nuts. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to form now this potato mixture into some like nice little shapes. OK, just using my hands. Clean hands, of course.
Robin Howard.
Could it be nut cutlets?
It very well could be.
Hey.
The famous nut cutlet. 10 points to Robin Howard. We'll have some questions in a moment. Meanwhile, we'll return to Nutter.
OK, so what's all I've done, pass it through some flour. It's gone in some egg mixture now, into some chopped nuts. Just put it back on the board now. Just shape it now into like a little cutlet shape. Okay, just like that. Okay, I've actually done some more here. We just throw some butter now into a large frying pan. And all we quite simply do is place the cutlets now into the pan with the butter. All we're going to do is take them until they go golden brown. This sauce was actually a tomato sauce, but it wasn't actually the main dish, okay? I'm just going to start to blend the sauce now, and while I blend it, it's over to you, Chris.
They make the prospect of being a vegetarian very appealing, don't they? So 4 questions coming up, teams, 5 points apiece. Are you ready? Here we go. Why are fresh ginger and dried ginger usually not interchangeable in recipe? Have a guess as to why they're... Robin Howard.
Because fresh ginger is very stringy.
No, it's not the texture. Amanda and Sumitra?
One is for savoury dishes and one is for sweet dishes.
We'll accept that. I mean, the point is that their flavours are very different, so 5 points to you. Why should chives be added to a dish at the last minute? Amanda and Sumitra?
Do they lose their flavour when they're cooked?
Exactly, 5 points. Are nuts easier to chop when they're at room temperature, chilled or warm? Robin Howard?
Room temperature.
Wrong one. Amanda and Sumitra?
Warm.
Right, 5 points. When frying, why is it important to make sure that the fat is hot enough before you begin? Robin Howard?
Otherwise the food will go soggy.
It'll absorb the oil. Absolutely right. 5 points to you. So let's have a look at the score, which is neck and neck. Robin Howard have 15. So do Amanda and Sumitra. And back to Mr. Nutter and the nut cutlets.
Okay, these nutty nut cutlets, just to finish off, we've got here the puree tomato sauce, that quick and easy sauce. Spoon it into the middle of a plate. Just take the cooked nut cutlets now. It's gone lovely and golden brown. And just to finish off with the mean little cutlet, just stick a cutlet skewer into each one. And these are quick and easy, nutty nut cutlets.
They look great. And now we move on to fast food. I'm going to test the teams on their general knowledge of cooking and eating, but only one team member can answer in each section. So who will answer the cooking questions, please? It'll be Amanda and Rob. Good luck to you both. You have a minute coming up. 10 points for each correct answer. Hands on the buzzers. And here we go. Which spice is often added to a brandy snap? Rob?
Cinnamon.
Not that one. Amanda? Name a
Mace.
spice. No, it is ginger. What is Spice Girl Ginger Spice's real name? Amanda?
Mel.
Wrong one. Rob? It is Jerry Halliwell. In which country did pumpernickel originate? Amanda?
Germany.
Is right, 10 points. Which meat is the main ingredient of the German dish sauerbraten? Amanda?
Cabbage.
No. Rob?
Pork.
It is beef. What is forced through finely ground coffee beans to make an espresso? Amanda?
Steam.
It is, 10 points. What Italian name is given to a small espresso to which steamy, frothy milk has been added? Amanda?
Cappuccino.
No, it's not actually. Rob?
Espresso latte.
It is a macchiato, sort of short cappuccino. Which small, soft, sweet cake with currants has a regal-sounding name? Think of a regal title and have a go. Anybody? It is queen cake. Traditionally, what goes on top of the jam in a queen of puddings? Amanda?
Is it an almond paste?
No. Rob?
No, I don't know.
It is meringue. So that's the end of the cooking questions. On to the eating questions, which will be handled by Howard and Sumitra. And again, 1 minute to go, 10 points for each correct answer. Hands on the buzzers. By what name is the papaya also known? Howard?
Is it passion fruit?
No. Sumitra, have a go. No?
Star fruit.
No, pawpaw is the answer. What is the more common name for the fruit granadilla? Howard?
Pomegranate?
No. Sumitra? It's the passion fruit. With which flavour of crisps is footballer Gary Lineker most associated? Howard?
Cheese and onion?
No. Give me another flavour, Sumitra.
Salt and vinegar.
That's the one, 10 points. Vinegar is a diluted form of which acid? Acetic is the answer. What kind of cream is traditionally eaten with a Devonshire tea? Sumitra?
Clotted.
Is correct, 10 points. What French name is given to whipped sweetened cream flavoured with vanilla? Sumitra?
Chantilly.
Yeah, very good, 10 points. A fowl is a scone from which part of the United Kingdom? Sumitra?
Scotland.
Correct, 10 points. Fowl scones are often made in which geometric shape? Sumitra?
A hexagonal.
No, not as complicated. Howard?
Square?
No, triangular. How are vegetables counted if they're served julienne? Sumitra?
In thin strips.
That's exactly right, 10 points to you. So let's have a look at the score at the end of the fast food round. It is Robin Howard, 15 points, but Amanda and Sumitra lead with 85. And now it's your chance to play at home.
Earlier, Andrew used a variety of nuts in his nut cutlets. What's the name of these nuts? A, chestnuts, or B, peanuts? If you think you know the answer, then all you have to do is call 0891 100 100. One lucky winner will receive £250 and Andrew's chef's jacket. 10 runners-up will each win a copy of the Quisine recipe book. All correct entries will be entered into the Quisine end-of-series grand draw to win a Best Western weekend in Versailles in France. One lucky winner and a guest will be staying in a chateau that once belonged to King Leopold II, situated on the banks of the River Seine. The winners will be chosen at random from all correct entries received, and lines close at midnight tonight.
So before we get on with the contest, here's Nutter with a little tip, or a hint of a tip.
Well, it is certainly a hint. I'm going to show you how to transform this plate of fruit into a really delicious dinner party delight with the help of a little dip.
You can't say fairer than that. Join Nutter for a dip in a couple of minutes.
What are you doing now? You haven't said a word for ages. Where do you think you're going? Talk to me.
When your throat is sore and it's a pain to speak, Beecham's Throat Plus lozenges have a triple action to anaesthetize pain, kill bacteria and soothe your throat.
I wasn't talking to you before because I had a sore throat. Now, I'm just not talking to you.
New Beecham's Throat Plus lozenges.
A new season. Another stunning collection from Next. And the great thing about Next is you can get the whole spring-summer range from the Next directory now. Simply call 0800 478 478 for your copy. For 480 pages of everything that's Next, call 0800 478 478.
Book a break at Butlins now and save up to £120. Phone 0800 222 555 for your brochure.
Are those hankies soft?
Kleenex Ultra Soft. Got a dry to the touch lotion. So much softer on my delicate little nose.
I've got Kleenex Ultra Balm tissues. Is my cold worse than yours? They leave behind a microfiber balm with calendula to help protect my skin from drying out.
Kleenex Ultra Soft with a silk touch lotion. Kleenex Ultra Balm with a protective balm. Kleenex, a touch better.
Apparently, Kotex have just cut a hole in their new Ultra Thin. Why?
Unbelievably, it's the hole in the new Kotex Ultra that makes it work so well. Liquid goes straight down to the bottom layer, and because almost nothing can come back up again, you'll feel really dry and comfortable. The new Kotex Ultra Thin. Protection never felt like this.
Nurse your headache. Nurse your runny nose. Nurse your tickly cough. Nurse your cold and flu symptoms to get a good night's sleep. Nurse it better with Night Nurse.
Envelopes, cut. Word processors, smashed. This furniture, slashed. Photocopiers, reduced. In fact, we've been tougher than ever on our prices in the Office World Sale.
Hello again and welcome back to Quisine, where when you left us, Robin Howard had 15 points, but in the lead were Amanda and Sumitra with 85, and Nutter was threatening to throw around big tips for a change.
Well, I've got a fantastic tip for the children out there, you know. I'm always doing tips for adults. Here's one for the kids, something to impress. Simply dip some fruit. You can use any fruit at all. We're using apricots, cherries, strawberries. Simply dip it in some melted chocolate, straight onto some greaseproof paper. And then simply all you do is pop it in the fridge for about 10 to 15 minutes until the chocolate hardens. And this is a perfect after-dinner delight.
Dead easy and very attractive. So now we move on to stock the larder. Each team has to stock their larder by choosing 9 Quisine items. I'll ask questions on each item, which are worth 5, 10 or 15 points, as you know, depending on the difficulty of the question. So, Rob and Howard, it could be said that you need the points at this stage in the game, so why don't you sprint over and stock your larder. Smooth flight pass for Rob and Howard, and the nuts go in, and so does the cooking chocolate, and the petit four, the kiwi fruit, chicken soup, and an Easter egg, and one more. The Madeira. Now, Rob and Howard, all you need from this is 75 points, and you will soar into the lead. Right? Where would you like to begin?
Cashew nuts for 15, please.
Which part of a raw cashew nut is toxic?
Stem.
No, it is the outer shell.
Petit fours for 15.
Traditional petit four always includes small iced cakes made from which sort of sponge?
Victoria.
No, Genoese, I'm afraid.
Chicken soup for 15.
What is the name of the dumplings that are often served in Jewish chicken soup?
Knedler.
No, they're called matzo balls.
Kiwi fruit for 10, please.
What colour are the edible seeds of the kiwi fruit?
Black.
Yes, 10 points.
Mulled wine kit for 10.
What is mulled wine called in Germany?
Pass.
Skiing, no. Glühwein.
Madeira for...
Madeira is named after an island belonging to which country?
Spain.
Oh, no, next door, Portugal.
Easter egg for 5.
On which day of the year are Easter eggs traditionally given?
Easter day.
Yes, they are. 5 points.
Cooking chocolate for 5, please.
Cooking chocolate generally has a higher content of which ingredient than eating chocolate?
Cocoa.
Cocoa solids, I'll give you that. 5 points, well done. And now it is your turn, Amanda and Sumitra, to show them a clean pair of heels. Stock your larder, please. Amanda and Sumitra intent on a high score. The fruit fool, there's no fool like a fruit fool, as they say. Prawn toast and the manchego cheese. Biscuits to go with it. Pine kernels, Granny Smiths, interestingly named Paris breast cake, and 2 to go. That lovely crab and cassia. That's it. Well, Amanda and Sumitra, you were very decisive there, but will they be equally focused on the questions? Where would you like to start?
Fruit fool for 15.
In which country did fruit fool originate?
England?
Correct, 15 points.
Bath Olivers for 15.
In which century was the Bath Oliver invented?
17th.
No, a bit later, 18th century.
Granny Smith apples for 15.
The first Granny Smith apple was grown in which country?
Britain?
No, it's a bit of a blow, this, Australia.
Crab for 10.
What colour does a blue crab shell turn when it's boiled?
Pink.
Yeah, pink, red, 10 points.
Cassia for 10.
Cassia is also known as cinnamon from which country? Have a guess?
South America?
No, it is China. It's known as Chinese cinnamon.
Paris breast cake for 10.
What variety of nut is flaked on top of Paris breast cakes?
Almond.
That's the one, 10 points.
Pine kernels for 5.
Does the Mediterranean pine nut come from the stone pine or the rolling pine? Or the lonesome pine?
Stone pine.
Is the right one, 5 points.
Prawn toast for 5.
Which seed is found on top of prawn toast?
Sesame.
It is, 5 points. And manchego cheese, did manchego cheese originate in Spain or Italy?
Spain.
It is absolutely right, 5 points. And post-larder, let's have a look at the scores. Rob and Howard have 35. Amanda and Sumitra have a substantial, but not insuperable lead, I must say, with 135 points. And it's time for Dish of the Day, one of Nutter's specials. Here it comes. We want to test our team's palates by asking to identify 5 of the main ingredients, and they'll get 20 points for each one they get right. Off come the tops, please. Excellent. And today we're looking for 2 fish, 2 fresh herbs, and 1 seafood. So have a go, and for you at home, Andrew will let you in on the secrets of his recipe.
Mouth-watering brill is given a new dimension when stuffed with fresh basil and a mousse of salmon and shrimps. Served on a bed of fennel with a delicious white wine and cream sauce, this is a true ocean feast.
Yum, yum.
Time is up. So can you post the cards in the little Quisine boxes in front of you, please? And we won't reveal the answers until the end of the round. Meanwhile, Nutter will show us how it's made, and he'll do it in 3 bits.
I will do, and it's certainly dead simple, this. First of all, I'm going to start off with a quick fish mousse. Simply take 4 ounces of salmon. All I've used is salmon trimmings. Buy like really cheap from the supermarkets rather than buying, you know, the whole fillet. Add in now a pinch of salt. Add this now, and what happens is this helps break down the salmon. Yep. So we're going to blend that up. Just so it goes nice and smooth there. Add in now 1 ounce of butter. This is just salted butter. Blend it again. Told you it's dead quick, didn't I, you know? Butter's gone in. We now add in 1 egg. Just 1 whole egg beaten, that is. Blend that up again. And now we're adding 125 millilitres of whipping cream. Don't use double because it's too thick and stodgy and it will make the mousse split. And don't use single because it's too watery, OK? Blend that up again. Add in now a touch of pepper. And all I'm going to do now is add some Morecambe shrimps and the mousse is made. So, Chris, it's over to you, mate.
He does make it all look ridiculously simple, doesn't he? Money for old rope there. Round 1 of the questions coming up. 3 of them, 10 points apiece. Morecambe Bay shrimps are also known by which colour? Robin Howard.
Pink.
No, not that one. Amanda and Sumitra?
Brown.
Brown is right, 10 points. In the UK, are shrimps traditionally sold alive, raw or cooked? Amanda and Sumitra?
Cooked.
They are, 10 points. Are salmon best eaten under 3, 4 or 5 years old? Robin Howard?
4.
Is the wrong one, I'm afraid. Amanda and Sumitra?
3.
Is the right one, 10 points. Back to you.
OK, it's dead easy in the next bit as well. Simply take some brill fillets. Now, brill is made in the same family, well, it's part of the same family as a turbot. Slightly less expensive, but I find it easy and tastier, yeah? All I'm doing is putting a small amount of the Morecambe shrimp mix on there, a leaf of basil, fold it over so it forms now a nice, neat little parcel. Season it again, essential part of salt and pepper. And I've got a nice hot pan here. Throw in some olive oil. Now all we're going to do now is seal this fish now so it goes lovely and golden brown, which will take about 2 to 3 minutes. Chris, while this cooks, it's over to you, mate.
That's a really nice colour combination, isn't it? The white and the green and the pink. Very, very promising. Right, here we go. Brill is closely related to which expensive flatfish? Amanda and Sumitra?
Turbot.
That's the one. Well done, 10 points. Which non-stick material was invented accidentally in America in 1938? Robin Howard?
Teflon.
That is the one, 10 points. Which of these varieties of basil has the smallest leaves? Greek, dark opal or sweet? Smallest leaves, Robin Howard?
The Greek.
Correct, 10 points. Excellent. Back to Nutter.
Okey-doke. Now, the fish was actually served on a bed of fennel leaves. Now, this is just being sorted off, gives it a lovely aniseedy flavour. It's all in this pan here. All I'm just going to do, transform it slightly with a touch of cumin. Again, some salt and pepper, just to season it up. And this is going to be used as the base for the fish. Then also, I'm going to make a lovely sauce to go with it. Dead easy to make as well. This is great, you know, with all my recipes, they're really simple to follow. And they only take minutes to cook. So some butter's gone into a pan there. Throwing in now some chopped shallots. Adding now some white wine. Also some fish stock, which has just been reduced. It's about 2 fluid ounces of each we're adding here. And then just to finish it off, all we're going to do is reduce it down. Adding now 2 fluid ounces of whipping cream. A teaspoon of tomato ketchup. And also some chopped fennel. Now, we used the fennel heart of that, you know, the vegetable in the pan there. We're now using the chopped herb from the top of the stalk. So we're going to leave that to reduce for about a minute. Chris, while this reduces, it's over to you.
Nothing wasted there, and here come 3 more questions, 10 points apiece. When whipped, does whipping cream double, treble, or quadruple in volume? Robin Howard?
Double.
Excellent, 10 points. In which Mediterranean country are raw fennel stalks traditionally served as a dessert? Amanda and Sumitra?
Italy.
Yes, that's the one we're looking for, 10 points. Which ingredient in this recipe is also known as jeera? J-E-E-R-A. Amanda and Sumitra?
Fennel.
No, but have a guess, Robin Howard. It is...
The basil.
No, it is cumin. Bad luck. So let's have a look at the score, with only one set of scores still to come. Rob and Howard have 65 points. Amanda and Sumitra, though, still lead with 185 points. Let's have another look at that lovely dish that Nutt is making.
OK, it's dead easy, as I said to you before. We're now just going to take some of the lovely fennel with the cumin, salt and pepper. Now going to top it with the brill, which has been stuffed with that Morecambe-based shrimp, that dead quick and salmon mousse there. Going to spoon around the dead quick and easy sauce. Everything's dead quick and easy today. Tastes so wonderful as well. Those flavours, absolutely orgasmic, eh? Okay, and then just to finish it off, a touch of fresh basil, a touch of the fennel leaves as well, the fennel leaves, and there we have. This is Nutter's finished dish today. This is Nutter's brill with Morecambe-based shrimp mousse.
Thoroughly Moorish, that. Now let's see how the teams got on with identifying the ingredients in Nutter's dish of the day. 20 points for each one they got right, remember. We asked you for 2 fish, which were salmon and brill. Robin Howard, what did you think they were?
Cod and hake.
Cod and hake. Not quite on the right lines there. Amanda and Sumitra had sole, also not altogether accurate, and crab. And then 2 fresh herbs we were after, which were basil and fennel. Robin Howard, what do you think they were? You thought they were basil and dill, so 20 points halfway right, well done. And Amanda and Sumitra, basil and dill, 20 points to you. And finally, 1 seafood, which was shrimp. So Robin Howard, what do you think it was? You thought it was crab again. Got crab very much on the brain at the moment. And Amanda and Sumitra thought it was crab also. So let's have a look now at the final scores. Robin Howard had 85 and battled valiantly, but today's winners, unquestionably, are Amanda and Sumitra with 205. Robin Howard, very well done. You hung in there as befits men who fly, and you've both won a cappuccino set and a copy of the Quisine recipe book. Congratulations, Amanda and Sumitra. You'll both enjoy a gourmet weekend break at Bishopstrow House, Warminster, in lovely Wiltshire. Well, that's it for today's Cuisine. We'll be here again soon to create yet another light confectionery of questions and answers on all things edible. Until then, goodbye.
Cuisine, with a little help from Crosse Blackwell.
For details of today's show, please send a large stamped addressed envelope to Cuisine 19, London, W1A 3AR.
Produced in association with Crosse Blackwell.